Okay, so hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general energy check-in for all the Aries for the mid rest of the month of June 2026. Keep in mind this is general energy check-in. This is not a love reading or career or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. So it's general. Please keep in mind this might or might not resonate. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. For personal reading, healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Your current energy, your overall energy for the rest of the month of June 2026, Aries. Overall energy for the rest of the month of 2026, June 2026. Let's see how it is going to be. कोई नहीं है हम तो तुम्हारे हो बैठे. We have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment is something that you guys are looking forward to have. You guys are distancing yourself from a lot of people, situations, things, connections, bonds that are not fulfilling you, your emotional needs anymore. And you guys are trying to learn to see things from a totally different perspective. Your vision is changing, your perspective is changing, your point of view is changing. A lot of things are shifting and changing from what they used to be to a totally different dimension, to a totally different energy. And you guys are learning how to go ahead with this newfound perspective of yours, how to go ahead with this new vision of yours that you have created for yourself and your life. So it's all about your happiness, it's all about your emotional fulfillment. Okay, everything, anything or anyone that's not matching with your vibes or energies anymore, you guys are letting it go from your system, or at least trying to, including a lot of people. Let's see what was happening in the recent past. Let's see the recent past energies for you guys. The High Priestess. In the recent past, you were very connected to your intuitive side, and or there was a very intuitive energy around you. Somebody, maybe a friend, a healer, a therapist, a guru, somebody that you were looking for some kind of guidance. Okay, there was an energy of spiritual energies around you, healing energies around you, and very intuitive, powerful kind of energies around you. Currently, we have the Empress. There is a lot of growth and expansion happening in your life, with or without your knowing, right? Maybe things are not going exactly the way you want them to go, but they're definitely leading towards growth and expansion and a lot of productivity in your life. By the end of this month, we have the Eight of Swords. Continuous overthinking, feeling like you guys are in some kind of mental jail, trapped in a situation where you guys want to come out of a very difficult to deal with kind of a situation. Let's clarify these cards in order to get the clear picture of exactly what's happening here. Let's clarify the High Priestess in the recent past for you guys, Aries. What was happening there, honey? Oh, Betty. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you guys were trying your best to keep yourself calm, grounded, and stable and compassionate in a situation where you were feeling left out in the cold. There were some kind of loss or losses that happened. For most of you, it was related to your finances, job, career, or some kind of real estate kind of a thing. But you were trying your best to stay strong and do not give up. And there was some kind of helping energies around you that were not letting you give up on something or someone that was not going well the way you wanted it to go. But at the same time, you had this understanding, you had this knowledge that this is going to be okay, you are going to be okay, and everything is going to be fine, if not immediately, eventually. That was your energies in the recent past. There was really very beautiful and helping kind of energies around you, whether it's your own or it's like in the form of a human around you. Currently, we have the Empress. There's a lot of growth and expansion happening. Again, it might not be a visible kind of thing that's happening around you, but a lot is changing and shifting within yourself. and that is leading to that is leading to major growth and success in the coming future too. Let's clarify the Empress as your current in your current energies. We have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You guys are waiting. There is something that is not matching up, that is deceptive, that is not matching up with the kind of energies that you want right now. Things are up in the air, things are not clear. Okay, what is happening here is from inside, a lot of shift is happening, a lot of changes are happening, right? You guys are understanding what you really, really, really want to have in your life, and you're working on that. But on the outside world, in the physical world, in the 3D world, everything is is on hold, and it is making you feel like there is something deceptive happening here, because your inside world is not matching with the outside world, and that is creating a lot of commotion. That is creating a lot of confusion, on and off, in and out. You are just waiting for the time when everything is going to be crystal clear right in front of you. For very few of you, there is somebody around you who stole from you, who cheated on you, or did something horribly wrong, and you guys are just trying to recover from that. But for most of you, it's a mismatch of your inside world and the outside world, and you're super confused. But trust me, it's heading you guys are heading towards major growth and expansion in your life, even if you don't know it yet. That's what's happening. By the end of this month, you are going to be confused out of your mind, because again, the situation right now is making you feel like trapped, but you are not. It's just your thought making you feel like this. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords as a potential outcome for you guys till the end of June 2026. We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, you guys are going to be disappointed, a little bit confused, and then you guys are going to hold on to something or someone very tightly. Like, I cannot let this go. This is something that is, even if it is disappointing me, even if it is stressing the hell out of me, even if it is something that is, uh, you know, um, that is snatching all of my growth and expansion and happiness away, but I'm going to hold on to this situation because it's comfortable, it's known, and it is making me feel like I have something or someone to hold on to. But at the same time, you guys are looking forward to have the kind of growth and expansion that you want. How it is possible? It's like you guys are in a major tug of war, where your mind is telling you something that is not at all true, but your heart is telling you that you should let go, release, and keep moving forward. Everything that's meant for you, everything that's good for you is going to follow you, but you guys are not able to listen to your heart at all. You guys are listening to your mind. You are holding on to the disappointment, you're holding on to the people, situations, or things that you should release in order to have the kind of growth and expansion and happiness that you really want in your life. But your mind is continuously keeping you trapped and telling you stories and creating stories and scenarios that are never going to be true, but you guys are taking it as the ultimate truth. Okay, and it's actually hurting you only, it's actually stopping your growth only. See, it's not like you're never going to get out of this kind of energy. You will eventually, at some point of time, you guys are going to be tired, and you are going to feel like, okay, my goodness, I cannot stay in this place for the rest of my life, I have to do something. And then you are going to start connecting with your heart, and then you're going to lead to the growth and expansion and happiness that you really want, right? Right now, it's a mismatch between the inside and outside world, and in the future, eventually in the coming future, you guys are going to feel like, okay, I should connect with my heart more, and then you guys are going to start doing the right things the way you should be doing, and then eventually it will happen. But for you guys to reach to that point of exhaustion and reach to that point of, oh my goodness, enough is enough, it is going to take time. It is going to be a lot of tug of war, confusion, and not so good energies. I don't want to lie to you guys just to make you happy. I never do that. But this is not going to be easy. Okay? The more you are going to resist the changes, resist the energy of moving forward, letting go, the more it's going to be difficult for you. We have the guidance as the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Justice. Yes. See, you have to choose to do the right thing. And the right thing for your growth and expansion is letting go of all the people, situations, and things, including your habits and including your not so good vibes, not so good energies. including your addictions, in order to have that kind of ultimate success and happiness that you deserve and want. Your heart is craving to come out. Your heart is craving to have those kind of energies around it, that makes it really very very happy, genuine happiness. Your mind is creating stories and scenarios that are not true and that might never be true in this lifetime. And then there is justice. Once you guys are going to get the balance between your heart and your mind, once you are going to understand what is the true meaning of happiness, what is the true meaning of achieving the real happiness, you guys will be eventually able to do the justice with yourself. But for this justice to happen, you guys have to start releasing everything and everyone that's not working out in your favor anymore. No matter how close they are, no matter how important they are, the things, the people, the situation. Growth only happens with the uneasiness and uncomfortable energies. Only the growth only can, okay, growth can only happen with the changes, not resisting with the changes, accepting the changes and going with the changes. Okay, let's see the final message for you guys as the guidance. So start doing the right things, and the wrong ones are going to fall apart eventually. Let's see. Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. You guys are going to get some kind of wonderful new idea by the end of this month. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. And with this idea, there are going to be challenges and obstacles as well. And it is very normal. It happens with every one of us. So don't allow these bumps in the road to hinder your progress, and clear up communication problem with others. If you are having any kind of miscommunication or lack of communication, that can create any kind of issues in the coming future within a particular dynamics or maybe a group of people. Try to resolve these issues as soon as possible before it's going to be too much to deal with and too much of work. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.